Wolfram von McHammer. It's an interesting name you got there, AI. Ooh, we got the potion of healing. Oh, thank God. That gives Itza some breathing room. Whew. Marcus Wolfhard, another 10% missile resistance. Nice. Oh, dude, the AI. All right, AI. I greatly approve of how they use their skill points. I greatly approve. 100 Elder.
Take a look at my law fact request, good Sir Plaza.
Let's see. I answered that one. Let's see. Are all the Chaos Gods in AOS imprisoned? No. Just Slaanesh. Slaanesh is the only god that is currently imprisoned. Everyone else is, like, in their own domains doing all their fun little shit that they always enjoy doing. Yeah, no. Are they planning another end time scenario for the order races? No, I wouldn't say there's any big end time scenario. We kind of just went through a really big scenario, which was the end of 2nd edition, which resulted in Slaanesh giving birth to 2 twins that are basically like mini gods. They're not full gods, but they're like really powerful demons, which are Sinessa and Dekessa. I don't know which buff I want. I'm kind of tempted to do Chotek because I get that extra 10% hit points on Gorok, which just makes him even tankier. But because I already did Quetzal, I don't want to do Quetzal again because I've already done it. Hanchi's not bad. That improved ambush success chance. Flaxcoatl gives us more healing. I don't want Itzel because I'm not going to be doing a lot of big stompy stomps. Dude, I'm so proud of the AI for picking well on its skill tree. Here, let's let chat. Are there any? I don't know if there are any mods still awake. Are there any mods still up? We got 5 skill points on the skink priest for surviving that mess. My God, what a Chad. what a Chad priest. Poor little guy. I'm sure he's whipped it. I'm sure that whipped him. I don't actually need that on you. Yes, please upgrade your horde. Chotek, y'all want to go Chotek? Y'all want to go Chonk? I mean, I'll just look at chat. It's fine. Do y'all want to go Chotek, Hanchi, or Tlaxcoatl? So Tlaxcoatl is like healing and corruption reduction. Hanchi is ambush and extra money. And Chotek is just buff Gorok. Like Gorok's just gonna go full swole. Chotek? Y'all want swole? We're gonna embrace the sun god. All right, it seems like there's a. It's looking like Chotek is pretty. Yeah, okay, Chotek. Yeah, it's Chotek. All right, we're gonna go swole Gorok then. All right, good boy Gorok. You did so good that fight. Okay. While that's going, okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit before I get more units on him. Hellman or Gelman, where are you gonna go? I guess we should just keep advancing. Yeah, goodbye. Scarecrow banner. Let's do Prisoner Fighter. Lord Croak. Oh, Lord Croak hit the good level. Greater Ward of the Old Ones, plus 5% ward save for the entire army. Which, because of Gorok, dude, because of Nakai, that means our entire army of Saurus and Kroxigors, all of our Saurus and Kroxigors now have a 10% ward save. Just passively. That is so good. That's gross. I actually really like that. That's a hell of a combo. All right. All right, Nakai, we're gonna take the Veil of Titans. And then we're going after Kolek. Fight me, coward! You are gonna remain here where it's relatively safe, and we're gonna work on upgrading your buildings. There goes all my money. I've got 800 favor. Holy shit, dude. Do I have any techs I could buy? Oh, I could buy Metamorphosis. Yeah, that's good. So Metamorphosis will give us another 5% healing faction wide, and it will also give us another 5% missile resistance for all Croxagors. Pretty solid. Oh, Morbius is back. Nice. Go that way. You're gonna go this way. Nice. Then Gorok, you're just gonna hold the fort. Oh wait, why hold the fort when I can use Right of Allegiance and start killing everyone in my territory? That sounds way more fun. Oh, you look kind of hurt, actually. Here, boy. Bonk. All right, back home.
No.
Okay, instead of doing this, I think we're gonna march because I wanna be in range of my allies in case I get attacked again. You just look pretty. Okay, then back to you. I can probably. Oh no, I can't afford another building. Oh, I don't have enough growth. I thought I didn't have enough money. No, I don't have enough growth. Okay, that makes more sense. Bro, where are you going? What are we doing up here? I am marching on the petrified forest. Want to fight, witch? Bring it! I ain't scared. Okay, we can make some new items. Sword of Anti-Heroes? Meh, that's not that great. We got the potion of healing on Gorok. Listen, I love Gorok. He does not need the potion of healing. Dude's already stacked. Here, we'll put that on our Chloeodon. Yeah. Gorok's already, like, so strong that he's gonna, like, if he flexes too hard, he's gonna burst out of his damn armor. There we go. I was like, who the hell doesn't have armor? Actually, let's put that on the... Where is it? There it is. They need to fix the Nakai picture. I kind of find it, like, oddly endearing / adorable that he's too big. Like, he's just too large to fit in the frame. I don't know. Like, you're right, they should probably fix it, but I can't help but find it a little adorable. Oh, nice, we got Great Plan Archivist. Let's see. Is there any funny lore fact about the Sisters of Twilight? Funny lore fact about... actually, yes, there is a hilarious lore fact about the Sisters of Twilight. So the Sisters of Twilight, I don't know if you know this, but based on their abilities, what they're kind of trying to, like, communicate to you is that the sisters are immortal so long as one of them is still alive. So if one of them dies, even if she's, like, reduced to atoms, so to speak, as long as the other sister is still alive, they will both come back. Which is a pretty neat hat trick.
Very well.
Yay, military alliance. So However, there is a notable situation in their relationship, which is that I am very tempted to auto-resolve this, but I'm not going to. Which is that, so Nyastra and Arahan, if I recall correctly, Nyastra is nice, Arahan is aggressive. Yeah. So Nyastra does not like violence. Nyastra prefers not to use violent solutions to problems. She tends to be more cautious. Arahan, on the other hand, is like batshit fucking crazy. She is insanely aggressive. She loves combat, and she tends to throw herself into combat without a goddamn even iota of a sense for self-preservation. Because of that, it's actually led to a number of annoying circumstances for Nyastra, because Arahan knows that she can't die as long as her sister is alive, so she very actively throws herself into suicidal situations and usually ends up like dying horribly, much to her sister's like horror and annoyance, because even though like she won't stay dead, it still like deeply disturbs Nyastra. Like just off the top of my head, I know Arahan's been eaten by a Gorgon before, and then like fought her way, like when she like resurrected inside of the Gorgon, she like fought her way out of its stomach or something. But there's a pretty humorous relationship between the two, because like Nyastra just really would appreciate it if Arahan would just stop, and Arahan has no intention of stopping. Like, she does not care. All right, we'll be here to greet them when they arrive.
Addicted cheered. X100. Arahan sounds like my new D&D character, a vampiress by the name of Aviros of Vanator's Creek. Last session she bit open the neck of a devil and crawled into it to feast on its heart as it discorporated.
Gross. That doesn't sound very advisable, but you know. I presume you survived it against all odds. My units taking notable damage? Not really. I guess these guys. Probably should actually put the Subathon. That's fine. Kill the she-elf, please. Are you hurting my Bastiladon? Because I don't appreciate that. Get rid of them.
Addicted cheered. X100. Yeah, she's under impression that this wasn't an assassination attempt, but simply someone sending her live dinner so she can have fun. She's all weird like that.
Sounds awesome, dude. Wish I had more time for a roleplay. I'd really like to get into another Warhammer Fantasy campaign if I could. I'd also be kind of down for a Soulbound campaign as well, but alas, it's busy right now. Oh, this Arc Lector is actually throwing down pretty hard with my lizards. No. Kill him. Alright, he's dedicating a force to fight me. Too much of one. Alright, I got a job for y'all. Go. Everyone else, back off. He's mine.
Addicted cheered. X100. I have like 3 campaigns for Soulbound written, but there is no reliable VTT suitable for running it. Perhaps Roll20 would work, but it's May when it comes to implementation.
Oh, yeah. Destruction Carnifex! In you get, lads. Kill them all. Hello, exposed crossbowman. It'd be a shame if I absolutely destroyed your faces. I want to summon the storm. Yeah, I guess right here is fine. Where you going, big guy? Alright, let's try and shoot it. Whoa, whoa, no, 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 the misclick. Ah, fuck. Ah, it's whatever. Fine, I didn't care. It's whatever. I didn't want to use it anyway. Why is this Arc Lector so beastly? Dude's still like going totally. Wow, he's got a hell of a stat line. He's got 70 melee defense? Damn. Not too bad, old man. Not too bad. Alright, enough playing around. It's all yours.
Addicted cheered. X100. It wasn't a miss. You were just firing a warning storm.
A warning storm? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we get those in Texas a lot. Those spears. Run away. Hello, halberds. Goodbye, halberds. Oh, look at that damage. Oh my gosh. It's like 1.5k. Kill Roderick. We got work to do. Alright, Roderick's gone. Kings, y'all done enough. You can just. Oh well. Never mind, you can't run away. Oh, here. Chase off this unit for me. Taurus, back to the front! And I'm gonna make this Saurus unit invincible because they're doing a great job holding off all those dudes alone. At least until I can get reinforcements there. Good. Another right proper massacre. You'll love to see it. Good. Do I think they'll ever release a Saurus Temple Guard equivalent, but offensive in nature? Probably not. I wouldn't be against it though. But like Temple Guard with great weapons or something. You just get a damn. Yeah, being able to summon 5 units of Razordons over the course of a battle is hilariously OP. It's such a strong ability. All right, good proper massacre. Love to see it. What's the best Seraphon commander to play as? I honestly don't know. I have not played Seraphon in a hot minute. I play Nighthaunt more often. I mean, to my understanding, there are still some really solid games to be had with Slaawn. Like Slaawn are, generally speaking, still probably the best. Lord Croak is not nearly as good as he used to be. Like, he's still not bad, but Lord Croak used to be like god tier, and now he's much more, he's been toned down a lot. Are we finally gonna fight? We finally gonna fight Kolek Sun Eater? Ah, shit. Oh, he's beat up too. Battle of the Titans. Let's go. Big Daddy himself. What would happen if the Lizardman army just showed up in the Empire? That actually happened once. In the lore, a Lizardman army literally just spawned randomly outside of an Imperial city. I forget. I don't remember which city it was. I don't remember if it was Talabheim or Nuln or where it was, but one of the major cities had a Lizardman army just literally out of nowhere teleport outside of it, and they were like completely confused, but the Lizardmen started attacking them, basically laying siege to the city, and it was like a panicked, desperate fight to hold back the Lizardmen and stop them from overrunning the city. And then just as suddenly as they appeared, the Lizardmen suddenly vanished because a storm of magic had essentially summoned them. So when the storm of magic subsided or kind of used all its energy, it holy shit! Titan Tactical Official, thank you very, very much for the 5,000 bits. God damn. Thank you. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. It's been my pleasure, dude. I'm so glad that so many people are excited for it. Especially kind of after like the rough launch of Warhammer 3. I'm really glad to see that the community is so excited. So anything I can do to kind of help continue to foster that excitement, I am more than happy to do. All right, let's get to it. Nakai, he's all yours. God, he hurts. Ooh. I'm gonna make myself invulnerable to damage. I'm hurting him back, but man, he's only level 17 and he is hurting me. Oh my lord. All right. Yeah. Polex Sun Eater, still pretty fucking terrifying. Where's my costume? It has been retired for the stream. We wore it for a very long time, but it is retired for the remainder of the day. Because it is very hot to wear it. And Kolek does not give a shit about Nakai. I gotta say, Kolek is pretty fucking huge when you look at him. Like, Nakai is a big boy, and he's only like half as tall as Kolek is. Like, that's a big old beastie right there. Bring him down, bring him down. Yeah, I'm gonna need that bonus versus large if I have to fight him again. Those Razordons are gonna absolutely annihilate him though. They do so much missile damage. He's out of here. Hold on. Fetch. Oh no, okay, we got the Dreadsaurian caught up with him. Bring it down, bring it down. I don't know what's going on here, but whatever, it's slowing him down, so I'll take it. This forest is making all my big guys very, very slow. All right, thank you, Dreadsaurian, we got it. Oh, the Colodon's here. Look out! Get him! Oh, you missed. How can you miss? Go get him. I am not letting him escape. All the Razordons just like... You are not getting away, you big bitch. Bring him down! Bring him down! Get him, Chloe! Yeah! Yeah, she got him. Boom! Oh, that actually like almost looked like a synced animation. All right, Kolek is dead. All the DLCs are at super discount right now. Oh yeah, I bet they are. That being said, if you usually want to find them at an even better discount than they are on Steam, you can type in !affiliate and get them all on Fanatical, which will save you even more money and help me make a little bit of money. You don't have to, obviously. It's just there if you want it. Fanatical usually has better deals than Steam does. Ooh, that plus 20 bonus versus large is very, very good. That is an excellent buff. All right, we're gonna heal. Let's put another point into fervor. We're gonna banish Morathy back to whatever sick hellhole that she crawled out of. Or in her weird BDSM shit or whatever she's into these days. All right, let's grab Route Marcher so we can move a little quicker. You're gonna grab Wound Maker. Up. Ooh, that is Trickster Shard. Not bad. Oh, okay. We lost a couple of points somehow.
We'll retrieve it from your corpse.
Not a big deal. We'll just get them back. We must have lost some settlements somewhere. Give me a really cheap Awakening in the Wood. 13 now. We'll take Bloody Blade. You to go after the Sentinels. What am I? Oh no, I finished my short victory. Okay, it just didn't tell me for some reason. All right, short victory achieved. Nice. So, oh, okay, so we have +3 capacity for all heroes. That's our bonus. What do we need for the long victory? We need to take over Lustria, which is weird. Yeah, we need to control Lustria, which is a little funny. +10 ranks to all new heroes. Damn. That is not too shabby. It's one of the better ones, I think. Korok in another 2 levels. Get Woundmaker and Deadly Onslaught. 2 leveled up. Give me Magic Reserves and let's get cheaper Manticores. And then we're gonna pop a squat right here. And we're going to upgrade our fort. I'll move over here so it gets rid of the stupid alert. Action reaction. Good. You're getting good at slaughtering hordes. That's nice. I don't know if I wanted to turn like that, but whatever. Oh no, I definitely did it. Oh no! That's fine. It's whatever. One turn isn't gonna kill us. Oh, you gonna beg for peace? Yeah, I figured you would. Do I want peace with him? No. Lustria belongs to the lizards, not the humans. Any notable battles between the lizardmen and the beastmen in the lore? I mean, they've had a lot of engagements. There's not a particularly famous one I can think of. Corrupted by Zinch. That's no good. Oh, that's our dude fighting up the Chaos Waste. Never mind, that's fine. Oh, they failed to take the Haunted Forest. Well, that's a bummer. Where is my reinforcing army? No, that's our first one. Where's our second one? I think that's the first one. Oh, what the fuck? Bro, is he... He's like, I'm gonna march to Lustria, I got this. Hey, dude, could you maybe... like, I don't know, go somewhere else? Go here. Go somewhere that's a little closer. Let's not sail all the way to Lustria, okay? Good lord. Alright, I think we're gonna head south. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, Kugoth Plaguefather is destroying my shit. That makes sense. Alright, we're gonna go face off against him. Okay, you're gonna fall back. Because I need you to focus on just upgrading all your buildings. Oh, okay. Instead of doing that, let's do cheaper recruitment. You're gonna need that for what's coming. Okay, TikTok Croc. Yep, you've got the other Trickster Shard, which is really, really great for a salon. We're gonna march on Steel Drator. Gelman Horst. We're gonna capture the Sentinels. The Dark Elves. Dedicated to Sri Lanka. We are very close to maxing out our Old One powers, which is going to be very juicy. Oh, there's Rakarth. We finally caught up with him. Good. Let's grab... Let's grab Epicentris to buff our dinosaurs some more. Croak. Give me... Ooh, plus 10% research rate is not bad. Yeah. Gorok, let's go ahead and upgrade you to level 3. Just keep on keeping on, my dude. Actually, since you're not going anywhere quick, you can go ahead and recruit some Noors. Well, you know what? I've got... Okay, I've got 700... We could buff this army a bit by getting some more, some actual Sacred Saurus. We're doing fine on income. We don't need more money. I could use a bunch of blessed spawning goodies. Question is, yeah, let's focus on Gorok's army. Let's just give him a shitload of blessed Saurus and just make him like scary as fuck. And we could get him some more blessed cavalry as well. So let's do a unit of blessed Saurus. And then another unit of blessed Saurus. And then let's get a unit of blessed horned ones. This army's gonna get fun. I am not gonna need skinks in this army. I think we're gonna go for a full Saurus army backed up with some... We'll back it up with a few dinosaurs. I would not mind some better... It's gonna take 6 turns. I think even if I knock it down... This will give me -4 turns for Dreadsaurian. -3 turns for... It's gonna take me like at least 3 turns to get that, in which case I'll already have it. So, okay, we're gonna grab an Engine of the Gods. And I'm also gonna grab a Quaddle. Yeah, we'll get those 2 big dinos. And then let's get a Rev Crystal for shits and giggles. And then... I think the rest of our army is just gonna be like Saurus and Saurus Cav. All right, let's double check our armies over here to make sure everybody's got movement is fully moved. All right, yeah, we're good. I'm coming for you, Kugoth. Salamanders? We'll make a salamander-centric army here pretty soon. We have enough money. It's probably about time for us to pick up one more. Because our income is like insanely good. We could easily probably afford another 2 armies because our upkeep production is pretty significant. Defeat Helman Gorst. Oh. Don't have to ask me twice. Deal with Kugoth here. Especially if we could get a nice fat surround on Kugoth, that'd be nice. He's probably gonna run away from us when I attack him here. Yeah, but we have really, really high movement. here. Then I'll come back and deal with this in a hot second. That's going to be a big fight. All right, Soldier Tor. Gonna conquer this. I really would like to break. Oh, we can grab Iron Spike in the same turn. There we go. There we go. And look at that. We've maxed out all 3 old one powers. You'll love to see it. Okay, let's get. I would like a cheaper Dwellers Below. Let's get that for you because you're going to be on a Carnosaur soon. This doesn't cost me growth. No, it doesn't. So let's grab all 3 of these, which will let me recruit heroes and gives me some passive bonuses. Who's this?
This will fail.
Mellotron.
No.
We're gonna have to deal with her at some point. It's gonna be another big fight. Rakarth in his home base. We will also deal with this in a hot minute. Who's this? Oh, this is Morbius. Okay. Do that. Assassinate this dude. And we fail. Alright, let's fight some demons. This is the kind of shit I've been so looking forward to with the Lizardmen, is just smacking around demons. Got nowhere to run, fat boy. Coming for you, Kugoth. Ooh, Chaos Knights of Nurgle, huh? My turn. Tornadoes, activate! What is attacking us? Oh, it's Chloe on. Do the thing. Come here, Kugoth! Just punch him. Oh, that was a good punch. Alright. So falls Kugoth Plague Father. All of his disgusting little legions. Good job. Can I tell you a bit about Azazel, considering playing him in a co-op campaign with a friend who's playing Dark Elves? Yeah, sure. So...
Peasant! Peasant!
Hello, Thomas. So Azazel is the... he's the Prince of Damnation, and he is one of the most favored champions of Slaanesh. He's like way up there at the tippy top. Ooh, minus 80% chance of spreading a plague. That is not bad. Ooh, the Divine Plaque of Protection. Nice. But in any event, he a couple of really interesting things about him is that Demon Prince Azazel, if you're familiar with Sigmar, so Sigmar Heldenhammer is the god of the Empire, right? He's the god of he's the founder and god of the Empire. You know, humans the world over really love him, yada yada yada. But Azazel was actually very close to Sigmar. He was one of Sigmar's closest confidants for a pretty significant amount of time, and he was actually going to be Sigmar's brother-in-law. But when Azazel was mortal, ooh, a Hide of the Cold Ones. That's really cool. Cause fear and terror, +3 armor. Oh, 9% missile resist too. The problem with Garion, his name was Garion in life, is that Garion went through like a pretty unpleasant incident where he had a twin, and Garion's twin was a very faithful warrior who fought alongside Sigmar very diligently, and was always like a super reliable ally and companion. But a rather unfortunate thing that occurred was that Garion's twin went out to battle alongside Sigmar against a bunch of orcs, and Garion himself couldn't go because his arm was broken. So go to find out that Garion's twin ends up dying. He basically ends up volunteering. The orcs are like completely overwhelming them, and they need to fall back to like a better position. So Garion ends up offering, or Garion's twin, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head, offers to basically hold the line. He's like, hey, I'll fall back, I'll hold the line, I'll make sure everybody gets out okay. I'll buy y'all enough time so y'all can fall back and do what you need to do to ultimately claim victory. And that's basically what happens, is that Garion's twin is killed by the orcs, but his sacrifice does allow Sigmar and his other companions to kind of miraculously achieve victory. So his sacrifice wasn't for nothing. Like, although he did die, he did succeed in making sure that all of his other friends got out safely. But when Sigmar and all of his fellows returned to their city, and Garion realized or found out that his twin had died, he was pissed, because like losing his twin just like destroyed him. So in his rage, he basically swore that he would find a way to get back at Sigmar. And so he wanders into the swamps around what would many years later become Altdorf. And within the swamps, he actually ran into a hag, and the hag told him that she could essentially give him what he wanted, but he would have to basically do everything in his power to be Sigmar's closest friend. And then when he sees a certain sign, he would at that time know it was time to betray Sigmar. So he ends up making he ends up like actually like trying really hard to make amends with Sigmar and become very close to him and all this stuff as part of his plot for revenge. But of course, as these stories tend to go, he ends up actually genuinely becoming extremely close to Sigmar, where Garion is like, honest to goodness, one of Sigmar's best friends, and he's one of like the closest, he's like in the absolute inner circle along with a handful of other people. So Sigmar relies on him very heavily, as does a lot of other very important people in the Unbaragan tribe. So Garion, just like, he's not really faking it anymore. He's just like genuinely very fond of like all of them, and has become like a important part of the group. And he's like one of the greatest swordsmen of the age. He's an incredibly skilled swordsman and duelist. But he then one day sees the sign. He sees a sign that that the hag had told him to keep an eye out for, and that when he sees it, he will know that it's time for him to have his revenge. And to further complicate matters, his only remaining sibling at this point is his sister. And his sister is also in love with Sigmar. And the two of them are engaged. They haven't married yet, but they're engaged. And Garion ends up, when he sees the sign, he has this huge crisis of faith about what to do. But ultimately, after kind of, because at first he's like, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to do this. I refuse to do this. Like, I wanted this years ago, but I don't want this now. But he ends up basically kind of face to face with fate, so to speak. And he kind of realizes that he's a bit of a puppet in a grander scheme. And realizing that he doesn't really have like any say in what's going on, he decides that he decides, all right, like, if I have to be fate's puppet, then I'm going to like fully embrace it. And he actually ends up seeing like Slaanesh, like full born. He basically looks into the Chaos Moon that night as he's like going through this huge crisis, and in the moon itself he actually sees the god Slaanesh like look out at him, and his mind kind of breaks. So he poisons his sword and he goes after Sigmar, and he manages to catch Sigmar when Sigmar is literally skinny dipping with his partner, also Garion's sister, and Garion attacks them. So because Sigmar, you know, he doesn't have his clothes, so he doesn't have Galmaraz on him at that exact moment. So he's completely incapable of defending himself because he's unarmed. And Garion does his damnedest to kill him. He stabs him with a poison blade. And of course, Sigmar's lover, Garion's sister, tries to stop him, and Garion kills her. So he murders his own sister because she, you know, tried to save the man she loves, and says a lot of very not nice things to her, like calling her a whore and a slut and all this stuff for sleeping with the man that killed their brother and yada yada yada. But he basically just completely lost his shit. And so he ends up running away, and he successfully manages to escape into Norska, where he ends up managing to ally with some tribes, because the tribes knew he was coming. There was a... Whoa, Lord Croak, you need to back the fuck up, dude. The shaman of the particular tribe knew that Garion was coming, and when Garion arrives, Garion, you know, comes out, and they're like, what's your name? And he's like, my name's Garion, and the shaman tells him, no, you're not. No, it's not. Your name is Azazel. Like, that's who you are now. Garion is dead. There is no more Garion. There's only Azazel now. And Garion, because he had already kind of decided to embrace his fate instead of trying to reject it, he's like, all right, that's my name now. And then Azazel goes on to fight alongside all of those tribes, who then proceed to invade the Empire. And there's a bunch of really ugly battles where a bunch of Empire people get murdered and killed. And then Garion, or Azazel at this point, Azazel is basically second in command of the Horde behind the Cornate Norscan Lord, who's the big baddie. And they attack the city of Middenheim. And there's a huge battle, the forces of Chaos versus the forces of the Empire. Along with, I believe there's some dwarfs that are helping out, and like there's Skaven, and it's a whole clusterfuck of a fight. But ultimately the forces of Chaos are defeated, though Azazel ends up murdering one of Sigmar's closest friends, because Azazel's just really fucking good at that for some reason. And then he runs away, and he almost dies. He does get shot at by a very, very, very skilled archer, and basically like the essentially like the new Reichsmarshal at the time shoots him with an arrow, and it was going straight for his heart, and Azazel doesn't even try to dodge it. He literally just turns around and lets himself be about to be killed, but Slaanesh intervenes and turns the arrow aside at the last second, and it hits Azazel, but it doesn't kill him. It just wounds him and hurts him a lot. And then Azazel runs away to the north, where he hides out in a Norscan encampment until Sigmar comes looking for him and starts like raiding a bunch of Norskins along the coast and burning their cities down, or their villages down, and murdering them looking for Azazel. And Azazel ends up escaping, and he flees into the Chaos Wastes along with a young boy by the name of Morkar, who ends up becoming Morkar the Uniter, the first ever chosen. So basically Azazel is responsible for training him and teaching him a lot about how to survive and be a terrifying warlord and all this other shit. But then Azazel ran off. Azazel stays in the Chaos Waste for a while. He builds up a really big army, and then his saga basically continues with him getting in a big fucking fight with a warrior of Khorne by the name of Arthur. And Arthur, his full title is Arthur the Master of Arthur and his Legion of 10,000. So Arthur, being a very powerful Chaos Lord of Khorne, has an army of literally 10,000 like warriors and worshippers and stuff, and he gets in a big fight with Azazel. Azazel ultimately defeats Arthur's army and fights Arthur one-on-one in a duel to the death, and he kills Arthur. And upon killing this equal opponent, Slaanesh is so pleased that he ascends Azazel to demonhood, and that's how we get the current Demon Prince Azazel. And then after that, supposedly he went down to the Empire once, and he got into a really big fight with Sigmar, but it did not go well for him. He ends up being defeated, and Sigmar hurls him into a like a big crevasse and like buries him in stones and traps him down there, and he stays sealed away down there for a hot minute before some other Slaaneshi forces finally come down and bust him out. Yes, Mortal Empires will be live in less than 3 hours. Less than 200 minutes. Is Drycha in AOS the same character as Drycha in Fantasy? Yes, they are the same character, though the Drycha in AOS is more like a reincarnation of Fantasy Drycha, so she doesn't really have any of OG Drycha's like memories or anything like that. But she is that same Drycha, reincarnated essentially by Alariel. Slaanesh really loves Azazel. Oh yes, Slaanesh adores Azazel. Oh, finally we get Sequence of the Guardian. More armor. All right, so Nakai, we're gonna march to go take down Gorst. Let's go ahead and pop the Jurisdiction of Beast so I get some extra movement. Give me reduced upkeep. All right, we defeated Rakarth, though, good lord, he hurt us pretty bad. No, you can actually still walk to the Turtle Isles. I saw someone say that earlier. There is a path. It's just kind of hard to see. It's right here. We are absolutely going after him. I want you on foot because I think it's more thematic.
Giga_Golgans cheered. X100. Who does he like more? Azazel or Sigval?
So the best way to describe it is that Azazel is the most favored servant of Slaanesh. Sigvald is Slaanesh's adopted son. So Slaanesh adores Sigvald. But it's kind of because like Sigvald is still very almost kind of new and fresh and exciting, even though he's been around for a few hundred years at this point. If it were Azazel is still Slaanesh's like right hand. He is the most favored of Slaanesh's generals. So like if Slaanesh is in a situation where he's really angry or upset and he wants to send a terrifying army to like destroy someone that's upset him, he's gonna send Azazel. If it comes to like who he's doting on the most at the moment and who he's showering with gifts and adores paying attention to the most, it's currently Sigvald, which is why Sigvald and Azazel hate each other. They do not get along. They are not friends. There is some intense animosity between those two because both want to be daddy's favorite, which of course makes Slaanesh even more pleased. He loves when people fight for his affection. That makes him very happy. How many tiers of unit are there? There's 5 tiers of units in Total War Warhammer for most factions. Nakai is unique and he only has 3 tiers for most unit types. But he's very, very unique. He's got a whole unique scheme going on. Village the Curseling, huh? Look at you way up in the mountains. Favorite Lizardman faction campaign? I mean, they're all pretty fun now. I think Oxyodal's probably my favorite at the moment. Grimgore Ironhide, huh? Oh, he's strength rank 2? Oh man, we're gonna get a big fight out of him. We're gonna get a big old fight out of him. Plus 12 melee attack against Dark Elves? Yeah, sure. We'll keep the Black Way open. Ah, yes. We got him on a horned one. Very nice. All right. Let's do... Ooh, sequence of mass spawning would actually be very, very good right now. Let's go for the sequence of military so we get more diplomacy buffs. And then we'll go from there. All right, you're still recruiting shit. Let's grab easier or faster recruitment for monsters. Got you on a horned one, which is cool. Let's grab oh gosh. Yeah, let's make you a better fighter because you're gonna be throwing down quite a bit. Tick-tock croc. Oh wow, okay, so we have wiped out the Dark Elves all the way up to the Tomb Kings. Are you still fighting the Sisters of Twilight and Grombrindle? Hotep, I would love to be friends with you, but you're angry at factions that I also want to be friends with. Alright, so we're doing a good job of pushing Morathy back. Wow, these lands are so fucking corrupted. Jesus Christ. Morathy has just messed this place up. Something fierce. Hey, Hodor for MVP. Thanks so much for the 4 months, dude.
For the great plan.
For the great plan. What other units do I have in this army? Dinosaurs and... Oh, okay, that's it.
Dean Poe 89 cheered. X100. Hi, I absolutely love your lore and review videos. I watch them when I wind down. By now my fiance has heard so many of your videos in the background she could be an apprentice lore master. Keep up the great work.
Well, I do apologize to her for that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. We could go Hunt Leader since we're running... Yeah, let's go Hunt Leader since we're running both a Dreadsaurian and a Feral Carnosaur. We might as well max you out. Why not? Let's get everyone stacked. Oh, I need 2 growth for this. Okay, we'll wait for that. That would make recruiting for you substantially faster. Alright, Captain Squishy, I don't need you here anymore. I want you to come around. Let's actually go ahead and turn off. Let's do that. All right. Morbius. No one for you. Oh, okay. And then Nakai. We're gonna haul ass after Gorst. Gorst has gotta die. Grindel. Your name shouldn't be Grindel. You should have a different name. Did I name?
Foolish thing. No.
Where's Gorok? Oh, you don't have a cool name. Skink Priest named Daniel. There you go. You want a cold one unit named The Boys? Crack a cold one with? Don't have any of those. Do I have a bonus Stegodon anywhere? Yeah, I do. I've got Into the Gods. Perfect. Name him Nakai's Girthy Guy. I don't think we have any new Boxagors. Is Chloe fine? She doesn't need me right now. She's asleep right now. I don't know if I would go so far as to say she's fine, but she's I won't know. I don't know. And I'm not going to know until I take her to the vet here in a few hours. We're kind of in that spooky space where I don't know what he's gonna say, and you know, I'm not going to know until I can get there later today and deal with it. A Glotkin lore fact. Sure. So the Glotkin are a very, very, very popular character out of the end times of Warhammer Fantasy. They didn't really hit their stride story-wise until Age of Sigmar, where they featured very heavily in Age of Sigmar as one of the big bads of first edition. But in Fantasy, they show up in the end times, and basically the Glotkin are triplets. So they were all born at relatively the same time, but you know, triplets being triplets, they of course are keenly aware of the order in which they came out, with Autoglot being the oldest by like a few seconds. And Autoglot is the big fat one with a big scythe. And Autoglot is quite well known for, he's basically like a hardcore Chaos Lord, because each of the Glot brothers, the brothers Glot, have a different specialization. So for instance, Autoglot is a super hardcore combat character who's like incredibly skilled wielding his scythe and is insanely deadly in close combat, yada yada yada. The middle one is Ethrak Glot, and Ethrak is the really nasty, gangly looking one that has like the staff and the brazier and everything. And if you can't tell by looking at him, Ethrak is a wizard. So Ethrak is sort of the sorcerer among them. Wait, can I? Oh, there. I was like, where are my Ripperdactyls? Then you have and you know, he's a very, very, very powerful sorcerer lord of Nurgle. So he's really big on like lots of powerful spells. And then you have Gurk, and Gurk Glot is a super disgusting and powerful, he's essentially a mutant. So he's a very, very heavily mutated human who's mutated to such horrid extremes that he has become like the size of a greater demon. And he's the giant monster, he's the giant fat monster that looks like a great unclean one, but somehow borderline uglier. And Gurk is of course just a incredibly tough, tenacious, big fat monster that's very, very good at killing other monsters. And kind of the interesting thing about each of their designs is so that you have like Gurk is very, very good when it comes to fighting against other monsters and large. Ooh, yes, cause terror for all Kruxgore units. Don't mind if I do. Gurk is very, very good at all forms of combat when it comes to like just smashing through units of infantry or killing large big monsters, and his brothers ride on his shoulders. So both Ethrak and Otto ride on Gurk's shoulders, and they talk to him and tell him where to go and stuff. And Gurk's an idiot. He actually used to have, like, you know, some intelligence going on behind his those eyes of his, but he's been so heavily mutated that his intelligence has just kind of ceased. He's gone full stupid. There's not a lot going on there anymore. And the three of them were basically located by Archaon the Everchosen, and Archaon came to them and basically told them that, hey, y'all are gonna come serve me, and I've brought you a gift. And the gift that he brought them was that he gave them a 3 urns, and these urns were from Nurgle himself. And each of the urns contained like a very, very powerful each of them contained a very powerful enchantment or spell, essentially. And these enchantments and or spells were designed to help them through different trials. So they launched they basically acted as Archaon's Uber Vanguard, as Nurgle kind of made his play to wipe out the Empire. And this is covered in the book Glotkin, which the big book's called Glotkin. There's a smaller novel that just kind of focuses on it from a narrative perspective, though it leaves out a lot of details. And the more narrative focused one is called The Fall of Altdorf. And it basically builds up to this big, like a whole bunch of Empire cities are destroyed. Marienburg is destroyed by the Glotkin. Talabheim is destroyed by Epidemius and the Magathkin, which were the 3 Magath lords, who are these 3 Nurgle lords that ride on these big disgusting maggot creatures. And then last but certainly not least was I'm gonna brain fart. Oh gosh. Oh, the Tentacle Lord. Gutrot Spume. And Gutrot Spume teamed up with the Beastmen and smashed a lot of shit. But ultimately they helped, you know, they invaded Altdorf. There was a big epic final battle, and the Glotkin successfully kill Karl Franz. So they, you know, this big final showdown, all this shit's flying everywhere, and it's a huge, insane fight, the likes of which is just impossible to really put the scale into reference. And ultimately the Glotkin do successfully kill Karl Franz. But the second they killed Franz, Sigmar, the spirit of Sigmar, his godly essence possesses Karl Franz's corpse. And so they suddenly go from fighting Sigmar the man to, or Karl Franz the man, to Sigmar the god. And Sigmar just butchers them. Sigmar like one-shots each of them. And Ithrak, in a panic as him and his brothers are getting absolutely annihilated, casts a spell that turns all three of them into swarms of flies, and they escape back to Nurgle's realm. But Nurgle was very upset with them for failing, so Nurgle ends up imprisoning them inside of 3 new urns, where they remained until Age of Sigmar begins. And in Age of Sigmar, he lets them back out, and they go on to become big, scary warlords again. Military alliance? You got it. Which realm in the Warhammer world offers the best quality of life for a peasant? Well, the vast majority of the Warhammer world do not have peasantry as a modern concept. Bretonnia has peasants, and Cathay actually has peasants. But like Talea, Estalia, the Border Princes, the Empire, and Kislev, they don't have peasants.
100. Just wanted to say that I'm so happy to see this channel and community has grown so much. I remember when the stream would have about 100 at peak, and now it has been at over 1,000 for over 12 hours now. Thank
Has
you
it
for all
really?
you do.
Jesus Christ, thank you guys. Well, thank you for the sweet message. You get used to it, and that is shocking. I don't have like, I don't bother with looking at my numbers anymore, because I don't know, I got better stuff to concentrate my brain on. But thank you all for the support. That's very humbling to hear. Is the Turtle Isle only 2? Oh no, it's 4 settlements. Okay. All right. North we go.
Peasant! Peasant!
Very fucking rude, especially in the midst of this discussion. But that being said, Grand Cathay does not seem to have too bad of a setup for their peasantry, to be honest. Like Grand Cathay, like honestly, the peasant jobs don't look terribly, like don't look that bad, to be frank. Which is pretty cool, pretty cool. Trying to blow up walls, make yourself useful. Gonna march for the Forest of Arnheim.
Hunt down those lizard trinkets.
Bro, I am the lizard trinkets. We're making 9k per turn, but I am still spending a lot of money at the moment. Are you really sailing across the entire fucking ocean, Paxo? Good lord, dude. Whatever, I can't be bothered to care. All right, where is Nakai? Ah. Hello, Gorse. Come back. Come back. Bonk. And bonk. We've killed Gorse so many times with Nakai. I just kind of feel like a bully at this point. I just imagine he keeps like walking away, just being like, please God, mercy. And then the guy just smacks him on the head again. Just on repeat for eternity. Trickster Shard. Yeah. That item sucked in tabletop and it sucks in Total War. Okay. But yeah, like in a place that has actual peasantry, Grand Cathay seems to easily have the best setup. Like they're treated overall decently well. They're expected to know how to fight, but at least they like train you and make sure that you're supplied with materials. Unlike Bretonia, where you are literally just a mate shield and nobody gives a damn if you're brutally murdered. They would actually prefer if you were brutally murdered.
Shopping, and the first thing I heard was Sotek being a bully XD.
Yep. Stand by it. Have I run into Krokar yet? No, I have not. I have not managed to make contact with the Southlands. So I'm not sure what... I don't know which of the lizardmen are still living in the Southlands. I should probably send a character over there. But no, the Southlands... I am blind to the Southlands at this point. My presence is notable on everywhere except the old world, basically.
Unity?
Like, I have complete 100% undeniable control of Cathay. There are no enemy factions in Cathay. I also control most of the Mountains of Morn. And I am starting to expand through Lustria. And I also own a sizable chunk of Nagarond. Honestly, as soon as I finish off Morathi with TikTok Croc here, we're gonna head back south to go rejoin continue the war for... Ooh, wow. It makes me sad that the Book of Assure is bad now. The Book of Assure used to be one of my favorite items because it would just let you get like so much magic so quickly, and now it's just kind of bleh. It's like, oh, when your Winds of Magic recharge, they recharge a lot faster, and it's like, oh, that's cool, I guess. Like, all right. Oh no, I'm not willing to lose units. Fight me! How am I holding up after 14 hours? I have a headache, and I feel very gross. But other than that, I'm doing okay. It's a very minor headache. Dr. D, Rage Quit Gaming. Hey, I appreciate that, dude. It's very nice of you to say. I have a lot of faith in my vet, and he's known Chloe her entire life. Well, he's been her vet her entire life, so I think we're covered. But I really do appreciate the message. Thank you very much. I will keep that in mind. This is a weird map, like sandwiched between all these rock formations. Okay, we need to hustle across the field so that we can maybe spike Morathi the millisecond she shows up on the battlefield. Which, having a Slan does not, and a bunch of Bastildons, we're probably not going to make it in time, but we'll try. Where are my croc scores? Okay. Get over here. Let's go!
Holy Artist 95 cheered. X100. Check your water level and stretch.
I've been drinking water pretty consistently. Chat's been good about spamming Sotek Sip, or SoSip, whenever that comes up. And this purple haze ain't exactly subtle about the Slanesh corruption, is it? Ooh. No, thank you. Ow! Damn bolt doors. Alright, you can just pick off Dark Riders for a hot minute while the rest of my army heads over. Millions. Bring y'all down over this way. Damn, both ours hurt. Oh, whoops. I thought y'all had taken a bunch of damage, and that was not correct. Activate tornado! Hopefully it'll hit something. I got other things to worry about. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit some people. Good shit. Coming from my salon? She is coming from my salon. Very rude. Gonna do damage reflection. Whoa! Thanks for the wall. Find the archers. Saurus! Into them! Power Stone, Tormentor's Sword, and Banishment. Let's make the Megalodon immune to damage for a hot minute. Summon some snakes. Drop a fat regrowth on all of us. Kill them. Gonna summon some Razordons back here. Morothy is getting her ass whooped, as she should. Let's drop a big heal on you. Drop a big heal on you. More heals, more heals. All right, you go combat, get in there. Go get him, Tiger. Oh, Chameleons, you're up. Dwellers below! That's gonna do a lot of damage. Alright, Morothy is dead. Next phase! Oh, I can summon more storms. Storms! Activate! Okay, you, and you. Tornado's doing work. Spawn's getting focused, but that's okay. He'll be all right. Let's get a big heal on the Troglodon. Okay, there does not need to be that many of y'all circle beating that dude. Let's go. He's broken, leave him. Let's Razordons. Tear up these bolters. Get them out of here. Drop a fat banishment over here. Gonna make the Slon invincible since he's being focused. Oh, okay, we won. Nice. Single entities gather to Pappy. Come here, my precious, my pretties. Who's way the hell over there? Oh, the Scarvet. Okay, you're full health. You don't need to be here. You can peace out. Rev Crystal, where you at? There you are. Steel Steggy. Chalkox versus Archaon, who would win? Archaon. Yeah, no, that's not even... Yeah, no. Archaon would definitely win that by quite a bit. Chalkox is amazing, but he's not going to be able to beat the Everchosen. More heals. Infinite healing. Bro, I saw that. I was just flat out over the top friendly fire. Come on, man. If you're gonna shoot, at least aim first. God almighty. All right, speed up time.
Cheered. X100. Hey Sotek. Hope you're doing well.
I am.
I was just wondering. I see a real push for getting animation and voice rework for Anorskari work. Giving him his intellect back essentially in voice lines, and giving him animations that fits better
like Archaon got in the rework. Wondering my thoughts on it. I actually, like, I don't really mind Throg's animations that much, and I don't mind how the voice actor did his voice. What I don't like is his, what I honestly do not like is the dialogue they wrote for him. Like, I don't, like, Throg should sound like a troll talking, right? Like, him talking should really, in a sense, not be pleasant to listen to. He's still a troll, and he's going to sound very like, "Rawr," when he's talking to you. But I would like his, like, the eloquence of his speech to match what it does in his only book, being Kinslayer. And I actually think that would add a lot to his character. I think there would be something really interesting about having this monstrous voice that talks much more intelligently than you would ever expect. I think that would add like a really cool level of uniqueness to his character. I don't need him to like get a full, like, I don't want them to like have to pull in a new voice actor, for instance, or to have to like be like, oh well, nobody likes the effects that we did on his voice, so we're gonna do the whole thing over again. I don't think that's necessary. I just think they need to redo the lines, because I don't think Throg should sound like a super like Machiavellian, well-spoken Englishman or whatever. He should sound scary. He should sound monstrous, and that he should. Oh, good. Morothy is completely wiped out. Ooh, we finally did it. We got rid of all the perverts, chat. But like, you know what I mean? I think there's a lot of good stuff you could do with Throg without going too crazy on the changes. I worry that some people want him to sound like I don't know a good example, but I feel like some people want him to sound like completely different, like back to the drawing board, start over, like, completely from scratch. And that I don't support. I think it's important that Throg is ultimately still a troll and sounds like a troll and looks like a troll. And his fighting style, I think, is honestly fine, where he's like flailing around this giant stone mallet. Anyway. Let's see. Okay, I would like more of both types of Saurus, because I really want to run a blessed spawning unit, or army with, a blessed spawning army sounds fun, so that's what we're going to focus on. Yep, we got rid of all the perverts, every single one of them. There's no way this community would be just full of them. So full of them that there would literally be zero hope of ever escaping it. Nope.
I am the blood of Gilles.
Lewin, you're still alive.
Stranger. I agreed.
This pleases me.
Yes.
You're at war with the Wood Elves. Wait. Corone, what's your relationship with the Wood Elves? You're friends with the Wood Elves. Ew. Okay, we'll have to kind of sit on that one.
Celestial ancestor, I speak with the wisdom of agreed.
All right, and we're gonna unify Cathay under our control.
Is consensus. Agreed.
4.2. We could take over the Wardens of the Living Pools. I'm gonna give Mazdamundi a shitload of money to military ally me. So we have military allied all of the lizardmen. Do I want to confederate the Wardens of the Living Pool? Yeah, I do want to control all of Lustria, but real quick, we're gonna save, just because sometimes when Nakai confederates, shit gets a little wonky. Join me, Lord Schultic. Good, good. All right, the sacred pools belong to us. And Lord Schultic has joined our legions, which is good, because I can actually give all these blessed spawning units to Gorok now. You've served me well, Slan. Give me... Oh, you got lots of goodies. Holy shit. Yoink, yoink. Yoink. Yoink, yoink. All right. Looks good to me. Gorok's going on the warpath. Lord Zoltik? I don't know. Ooh, I don't want to get rid of these blessed Carnosaurs. Or these blessed Croxagors. You are relieved of duty because I'm hiring a new lord. Oh, wait, but if I... this is a little tricky. I'll figure it out. Oh, I could just summon the... Oh, wait, no, it has to be from Gorok. Here we go. An immune to psychology Croxagor Ancient? I can do better than that. I'll wait. I'll wait. I would like a higher quality one, please. All right, so Morathi is dead. So TikTok Croc is going to march south because I have no further business in the north. The Book of Asher. God, I wish you were a good item. You're so bad now. We can combine these. Cup Tans of the old ones. No, Power Stone is still better. It's at least kind of close. Actually, I will put the Cup Tans on you. Yeah, I could give you the Book of Assure. That's fine. Who's calling me a peasant? Escapist Gaming, you little bitch. What are you doing, dude? No, not another Scroll of Leeching. Okay, I'm gonna combine the two Scrolls of Leeching because I fucking hate the Scroll of Leeching. Ooh! Blade of Revered Tzunki. That's nice. I do like Old One weapons. Wait, what do I have on Nakai? I have the Obsidian Blade, which is 8%. Let's see, I can just compare them. Okay, so no, Obsidian's Blade's better. I'm going to keep that on him. But we can give this to... I don't really have a big combat lord, do I? Oh, no, here we go. You can wield the Blade of Revered Tzunki, which is actually perfect. Because Tzunki is very, very synonymous with skinks. So that is a fitting weapon for you, good sir. Good. Good. Excellent. All right. You're heading south. You are pushing north so we can wipe out... Actually, let's send you into the ocean so we can wipe out the islands. Morbius, what are you doing, dude? Let's go over here. You are fully upgraded. Nice. What infantry do I want in this army? Because I should have some infantry just to be safe. We're gonna get a Dreadsaurian. We got a lot of mounted units, though. Do I want more cavalry than this? Pick up a Dreadsaurian. That would be good. 3 Ripperdactyls, 4 Pterodons. Let's go Stalkers and... Oh, no, let's go Red Crested Skinks. That'll work. Yep. Cool. That'll give them a bit of a front line for stuff that they may need that for. All right. The only other character I need to check on is who? Nakai. Time's up, Gorst. I'm here to end it. What lizardman could defeat an Everchosen solo? The only lizardman I could potentially see taking on an Everchosen and winning would be Mazdamundi. Probably Mazdamundi and Krokar would be like the only real option. Anything below them is not going to stand a chance. Nakai could certainly hurt them, but I don't think he'd beat one.
I'm the puppet master, not you.
I don't like that village is coming through my territory. Why do I only have 3 allegiance points? What the fuck? Weird. I feel like oh, it's probably because I just confederated. That would be why. Okay, that explains it. Goodbye, Gorst. See you in hell. Where did he? What? Where did that army go? Oh, I think he's back here. Goodbye. The caravan of the Blue Roses has fallen. Helman Gorst lies dead. Praise be. It finally happened. I got the son of a bitch. Oh, I don't require your services, thank you. Yeah, Wolfhard, if you think you're gonna take Itza, you got another thing coming, son. Can I what tech am I doing right now? I'm doing okay, yeah, this is good because I want to get determining strength of the old. That plus ranks for new lords would be nice. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. We're heading to Blood Hall. I don't care about that. Stop showing it to me. And then he's recruiting, and then you must fly south with all haste. It might be faster to take the ocean route. Yeah, it's going to be. We'll head into the ocean so we can swing around and tag the Monument of the Moon.
An anonymous cheerer cheered. X100.
Hey, thanks, anonymous cheerer. Appreciate that. Thank you. We don't have too much longer for Village is going to be on top of us. No, he did have somewhere to go. He went south. There was a little bit of fog of war there. I couldn't quite see. You want peace? Peace? Yeah, no. Lustria does not belong to men. One of my favorite things to do other than gaming, board games. I fucking love board games. But I don't know if that counts under gaming. I assume by gaming you mean video gaming.
X100. Super Saiyan 3 Karok versus RKM the Ever Chosen.
Oh, well, I mean, Super Saiyan 3, I mean, that sounds pretty... Ooh, this will be a fun fight. Normal, I was just going to auto-resolve it, but that's a lot of demons. And I love killing demons. Anyway, I really like board games. Love board games. My favorite one right now is Spirit Island.
X100. Job interview went well. They proposed me a higher position than the one I applied for, as I am apparently overeducated for that one. I'll have like a technical remote exam tomorrow. I am still not certain I want this job, but this job seems...
Well, hey, that's great, MMO Addicted. I mean, that's good. I guess I don't know if that's great, but best of luck on that, my dude. Do I play Civ? No. No, when I play video games, I want to play a video game. I don't know, Civ's not really up my thing. Like, I like the more like action-y parts typically of a strategy game. Like, I really enjoy the fighting and the explosions and all that other stuff, and Civ is like not that. Civ is much more cut and dry. That being said, like, I don't hate Civ. There have been times where I've gotten into it and I end up playing like for an ungodly amount of time. But generally speaking, it's not my preference. I tend to focus on other things. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Are we good? Time to push this demon back into the hell he came from. All right, you lot are with me. He might actually cut us off from this one. May have to wait a little bit for him to move away from it. He's just like, get out of my way, Spawn. Go tornadoes!
Next cheered. X100. 2 hours left for me and I still have 6 hours of shift.
Bummer. All right, you'll get there eventually, don't worry. And it'll be so glorious when you finally get to sit down in your own chair, in your own house, and boot up what I'm sure will be a glorious experience. Can't stop me, Kugoth! I love that I can summon feral cold ones and then immediately back them up with Razordons. That's such a nasty, like, wombo. Good job, skinks. All right, go check out those nurglings. It's kind of amazing how much better Nakai is. Like, he is genuinely just god tier now. Just so good and fun. Makes me so happy. Oh wait, whoop. Okay, never mind. The comment's coming down right there. Boom. No more demons. Do y'all have any idea how long I've been waiting to play a game where I can play my damn lizards and I can hunt and kill some goddamn demons? Some good shit. It is some good shit. Yeah, if you could stop throwing death heads at me, I would actually really appreciate that. You, and you, come with me. You and you, go support the truck. Pop the potion of healing. And I'm gonna summon a bunch of storms on myself to help myself out. Oh god, Nurgling swarm! Ah! Oh, those are warhounds. Okay, you fight the warhounds. You fight the Nurglings. God, those tornadoes are excellent. They're a little wonky to aim, but if you get like a good volley of them, they do phenomenal. Okay, wait. You go here. You go here. You lot press forward. Okay, Nakai, go get him. Ooh, God, y'all got messed up. What happened here? Oh my gosh, they got like deleted. I got reinforcements showing up. All of our little skinks are getting messed up, poor little bastards. All right, let's go support Nakai. Coming for you. I'm coming for you. Bring it on, Kugoth. Take the objective, please. Okay, Razordons. See if we can get some overfire going here. Exclamation mark vassals. For those of you asking about vassals. Get him, Nakai! Ooh, down goes Kugoth. Oh wait, I spoke too soon. Down goes Kugoth. There we go. I'm now gonna focus my attention on this nerd. Oh, he's rampaging. Stop that.
G baby bark achieved. X200. Oh my god, the mad lad is still going.
The mad lad is still going. I told y'all I'm going till launch. That was a commitment, a promise, a sacred vow. All right, they're all falling apart. Victory! Man, our stealth skinks did not have a good time. that fight. The poor little guys got absolutely massacred. Oh no, I'm diseased. Oh, the Stegodon War Spear? Shit, dude. What disease did I get? Ugh, that's no fun. Oh, we got an egg. It only lasts for 2 turns though, so that's nice. Damn you, Kugath. I'm gonna limp my way south here. Alright, Gorok's ready for battle. I don't think I can catch him. Damn bush is like blocking my vision. Can I catch you? No, I can't. Damn it. Alright. I'm going for Shodel then. You just stay there and look pretty. Oh, okay. There's all sorts of baddies gathering around. It's a little unfortunate. We got Luther Harkin, Marcus Wolfhart, and Rakarth. Didn't realize we were surrounded by fucking sharks. Jesus. Alright, we'll take the Blood Hall.
You wouldn't dare.
Watch me, bitch. Alright. We've conquered the islands of Lustria. So now we must focus our attention on the mainland. Got reinforcements on the way. I don't really need any more blessed spawning units. I could get ancient fortitude, but that's not going to help me right now. Really not dealing with much chaos corruption, to be honest. Yeah, we'll just keep working on sequence of tactics. I could build up some blessed spawnings. Let's get some blessed croc scores. Am I gonna paint the map? Nah, I'm just trying to beat it. I have to take over Lustria as one of my campaign objectives. Which you can see I still have a hot bit to go. Even though I start in Cathay, it looks like they didn't really think to update Nakai's victory conditions. Because his victory conditions are go to the other side of the planet and take over. Instead of, you know, maybe take over place you already are, for instance. Kind of nice.
The Empire, fall in!
Oh, it's peace treaty.
Yes, only the dedicated.
Mo Addicted cheered. X100. Has the end times event happened for you yet?
No, it has not. We're not far enough in yet. And I also have not achieved my long campaign victory. It's gonna be interesting when it goes off though. I'll save that for now. Okay, village is there. You will be ready for battle next turn, so that's good timing.